This is going to be a long chapter, but I do not know how to make it shorter. What will be said in the coming pages or videos need to be told. Not only they must be spoken, they must be taught, and the millions of reincarnated souls like you must understand. As the title of the book suggests, this chapter is to inform you that unified meditation's main objective is for you to evolve as a human being. Of course, it will let you relax, find focus, even become more energetic. But in the framework of the unified meditation, all these are just subsets of a bigger evolution. The word evolution has been overused and very little understood. When we say that man has evolved from monkeys, we know definitely what it means. Our brain has become bigger, more connected at the neural level. We have become bipeds. Our anatomy changed to be able to perform complex tasks. Our vocal cord improved so that we could communicate better. But then what does it mean to evolve from what we are today, Homo sapiens? This is what this book is all about, but mainly this chapter will describe this process of evolution and the outcome of evolution. In this chapter, I will tell you what is it exactly that will evolve through unified meditation. We don't need to grow 2 extra arms, 2 extra legs, or even a bigger heart or a bigger brain. Instead, we need an advanced consciousness. What does that mean? I will be explaining it in this chapter. I have enumerated 13 components of consciousness, and this is what I'm talking about evolution. Through unified meditation, these 13 components of consciousness will change, transform, and evolve. It's not going to be easy for me to help you learn about evolution without me going through each of the 13 components and explaining to you what they mean, so that will take some time. Again, I'll be using diagrams to help you in the process of understanding. I'll also be sharing you my own story of shifting consciousness by giving example for each of the 13 of them. In this chapter, I will also be talking to you about a concept I called the unified consciousness, which is the outcome of the evolution through unified meditation and resultant transformation in the 13 components. The teachings of the unified consciousness come from my 2 books of the trilogy of the unified theory of motivation and living. The first one is the foundation, and the second one is called Overcoming Suffering. The teachings in those 2 books is what I call unified consciousness. You can understand them theoretically right now, but to be able to live that consciousness, the way to see the world, to react, to perform, then you will need to practice unified meditation. The truth is that what people call enlightenment is actually the teachings of the unified consciousness that I have presented here. Enlightenment, liberation, nirvana is not some physical state or a state where we glow or we disappear or we fly or we transform in any physical observable way. Instead, it's an internal state whereby you have an unshakable bliss, infinite knowledge, and a sense of eternity. This is often referred as Sat Chit Ananda in Sanskrit. So, in this chapter, you will learn the promises that unified meditation offers in exact terms. At this point, I will not be comparing my meditation to other forms of meditation, and I will be fully talking about unified meditation. There might be some parallels, intersections, and even contradictions between what I am telling about meditation and what others are telling. However, I am sure that after having gone through my long introduction, you will have enough faith in me to carry on reading, if not accepting my teachings. I would like to start this chapter by sharing two of my dreams I had. If you will recall in my story of meditation in the earlier chapter, I had unshakable urge to meditate during the corona lockdown. These two dreams were a few months before the lockdown happened, and I had no idea that I would be meditating to that extent when I was at that age of 46, on top of my career. But dreams do not lie. We just need to understand what they are trying to tell us. I am bringing you these two dreams of mine because I felt that it would help you understand me a bit better. Also, by sharing these dreams, I want to convey the message that I have always been evolving in terms of the 13 components of consciousness that you will learn about later on. Each of my phases of meditation, as in the story I outlined early on, there were surges in my evolution of consciousness during those very phases. The following dreams mark those obvious surges. Also, by sharing those dreams, I hope to get some kind of validation from you, maybe. Maybe I hope that you will think that I am more authentic. It is also possible that I am just not sure what is the reason, and I am trying to justify why I'm trying to share my dreams with you. However, so be it, and let's begin. This is the first dream I had that I'm going to share. Mind you, I have many spiritual dreams, but I chose to share these two only because they are relevant to this chapter. I was inside a rocket. I could feel the thrust and the G-forces on me. The rocket was flying faster and faster. Even as I talk about this dream, I'm getting tingles, shivers in my body as I recollect that dream. So the rocket is going faster and I am now in outer space. And then the rocket lands on a new planet. In this planet, there is a motorcycle and there are also people like on Earth. I get out of the rocket and then take my motorcycle. I am confused of which direction to go because it's a new place. And then I wake up. Now, what does this dream mean is quite obvious. The rocket symbolizes my practice of unified meditation during the corona lockdown. And the new planet symbolizes my evolution in the 13 components of consciousness. Then the motorcycle means that I'm able to move and start living again in that new consciousness. When I had this dream, I thought that it would have been some big project that I was about to get. I had sent a proposal to a bank to restructure and re-engineering the whole process. I was supposed to be the chief consultant for that big bank. So I thought that this dream was indicative of that particular bank consulting project. Obviously, I believe that it was a material dream, meaning that this project will change my life and make me into something new. But little did I know that coronavirus was on its way. Then, within a few weeks' time, lockdown happened and the banks cancelled this project because they had other priorities to deal with. Within no time, I realized that the rocket dream was talking about my spiritual progress. The second dream I want to share is one that I had during the coronavirus at the peak of my meditation. So I realized that I am falling at very, very high speed from the air, from the sky. But I'm not scared and I'm falling so fast. And then I hit a green forest so I can feel the trees on my body. Finally, I hit the ground. I'm a bit dazed. I look around and then I see people wearing dhotis, white ones, head shaven, one with a beard. I immediately recognized them as people from my past life. They were my associates, yogis, meditators, monks, and the one with the beard was my guru. I saw him many times in my past dreams early on, so I could recognize him right away. And then they were in a circle. I think there was some kind of campfire. Everybody began to sing what appeared to be my name. I will not share to you what that name was, because if you do so, then you will know who I was in my past life, which I don't want to share at this point. And then I realized that something great and magical happened. I shouted, I made it. In that dream, I already knew what it was. I had taken rebirth to finish my meditation, starting from scratch, explaining my meditation practice since 17 years old. And then now I made it through all the uncertainties of material life, and I'm back to where I left my colleagues in the spiritual realm. I woke up full of power, and I'm even feeling it, reliving this tingles, shiver, eclectic feeling, uncomparable sensation right now as I am sharing you my dream. There is not much symbolism in that dream because it is so direct. Me falling from the sky meant that I had evolved my consciousness. Then my colleagues and my guru waiting for me, singing my name, means that my meditation would find success in a short time, if not in this lifetime. And the success itself are the 5 books that I have written already. So now let's continue with this chapter and learn more about the evolution of consciousness.